Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. All right, well, guys, that's what I got so far. If any other contributions come in, I'll shout them out. Now, another reminder, guys, today, the best way to support me would absolutely be tipping. As I mentioned at the beginning of this podcast, for some weird reason, last week tips actually really slowed down to a crawl. I barely was even hitting any tips goals at all over the course of the week. And I don't want this to be a pattern that hurts. So if you were thinking of contributing today and you had a choice, if you could tip me, that would be great. If I could hit like one tips goal. Here's my goals for the week. Because what I should start doing is outlining goals for the week. Okay? Here are my two major goals for this week. Goal number one, I'd like to hit 600 members by the end of the week. We're just starting. We got 6 days of streaming. If by the end of this week I could hit 600 members, that would be an accomplishment I'd be proud of and say thank you all. All right? The other accomplishment, to at least hit one tips goal a day. Every day I'm dual streaming this week, okay? So as long as I'm hitting that tier 1 tips goal at least once a week or once a day, that's great, all right? I'm not expecting it every stream or anything like that. But at least if I could hit it once a day, that would be stupendous. And then I would be like, you know what? Things are going decent. Things are going good, all right? So those are my goals for the week. 600 members by the end of the streaming week and hit at least one tier 1 tips goal per day of 2 streams a day. Fair enough? And I'll be bringing, that should be the goal. I should have concrete goals. And I think maybe not having concrete goals has hurt me. I should say, these are the goals we're actually working toward. This is what we're trying to do. Can we do it? Right? So I think we should start doing that a little bit more rather than everything being ambiguous. Right? So we'll see what happens. All right. But thank you. Hopefully we'll get a good, kind of rejuvenation and get back on track this week. Like I said, last week, memberships were great. We went from like low 500s all the way up to 560 members. Zero complaints there. Super chats were actually high last. We had a few really large super chats that help out a lot. But again, it's the tips that concern me when I have a lot of stuff I need to buy in the next few weeks. So, okay. All right, guys. What would you guys like to talk about? We have a few minutes left. It's already 12:35, but we have a couple extra minutes if you want to do a little bit of Q&A. Unless you just want to end the podcast here, we can do that too. What would you guys like to do? Phaser, it's all good. Here's the thing I am going to say. If you're someone who likes the content, you enjoy it, and you can't go above and beyond and support it, don't ever feel bad and don't ever apologize. I'm not asking for anyone to go crazy, ever. I want you to understand that. That's not the case. That's what the idiots say out there. They're trying to be dickheads and put words in my mouth that I've never said. It's not about that at all, all right? My philosophy, if I'm putting out the great content and you guys are enjoying it, the reciprocation is going to come. I don't have to sit here and cry and complain and scream about it. I'm not doing that. I'm just spreading a little bit of awareness of what's going on, and hopefully the help will come, But I'm not saying, hey, empty your wallets, empty your pocketbooks and purses. That's crazy. I would never say that. I respect you guys too much. That's also why I don't monetize you all the time with ads. That's why I don't do product placements, because I don't believe that's what my content is for. My content will always be free and meaningful, and hopefully, I can continue to make a living doing it like I've done for 15 years. And if something comes up like this, I can be transparent with you guys, and people don't take it the wrong way. Say, oh, it's disrespectful. What did I do of disrespect today exactly? Nothing. Only morons would say that because they want to spin things in a negative light, right? Okay. I'll interact with you guys as much as I can. Any tips, any recommendations you have for the playthrough, I'm open to that. Any contributions, greatly appreciated. Excuse me. So, if you could support in some way, I would really appreciate that. In particular, right now, tips would be greatly preferred. Last week, tips were very slow. Like I said, my goal for this week is to try to hit the tier 1 tips goal once a day. It doesn't have to be both streams, but if I can hit it on one of the 2 streams a day, that would be great. So please consider tipping today if you wanted to help out in any way. That would be the way to do it the most. I'm not saying anything else isn't appreciated. It absolutely is. But that would help out more right now. Okay? Sound good? All right, let's get started. So that gets us to 30 bucks in tips. We're trying to hit 50. Thank you so very much, guys. If you like the stream today, if you're enjoying Armored Core, please support it with tips if you can. All right, let's put the part, and we'll come back. We'll continue on with Chapter 3. It sure feels like we're getting to the end of Chapter 3, doesn't it? This big worm fight, I guess. All right, thank you so much. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So, first of all, first little split. I'm going to stand up and stretch my legs. Great opportunity. If you guys need to take a break quick, you know, use the restroom, grab yourself a snack or a drink fast. You know, I'm just going to stretch my legs for a minute. Also, thanks so far for the support on the stream. Anything would be appreciated. Right now, we're at 70 likes. Hitting 100 likes today, that would be great. Super chats. We have like 1. Super chats would be great. Memberships. We have some re-upping of memberships, but 0 new ones. Those would be great. Particularly, like I told you guys, my goal for this week is number 1, to hit 600 members by the end of the week. And number 2, to hit at least a tier 1 tips goal every day. One of my streams. Right now, we're at $37 in tips. We're very close. So if you could tip today to support the stream, that would be tremendous. And thank you to anyone who has supported in any way. Or if you're thinking of tipping, thank you in advance. Let me stretch my legs here. Okay. Ooh. Phil, really loving your stream. Let's hit a tip goal today. Thank you. With that tip, I mean, pending the $10 that's on hold, with that tip, we have hit the tier 1 tips goal for today, which is nice because I'm telling you guys, last week was pretty rough. We weren't hitting it at all for multiple days. So thank you so much. I told you, my goal is that we hit it basically once a day, and we just did, so thank you for that. Oh, shit. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for all the tips today, guys. Of course, the stream's still young. We still got almost 2 hours left on the stream of progress here. Thank you for that. Let's get this cleaned.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop.
So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.